So Atlanta will get the first possession. Left side, Young. For three, Hardy. Pure from three-point range.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
It's both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Up top, Young. For three, Collins. Another three for Atlanta.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Here's Marley, outside Robinson. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And that one drops. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Ben Carroll. Here's Baker. Hunter covering. Good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Hardy. Lets it go from deep. And the Hawks with another three.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Pass to Baker. Over Hunter. And another basket for Orlando.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Mashburn. Pass to Baker. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. 4-3. And the Hawks with another three.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Marley, no good. The Hawks leading. Here's Hardy. This is the jumper from the wing. Orlando calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Wagner, the pass to Baker, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Threw it down, and Baker scared the rim in the process.
And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
And so here is Orlando following the score by Atlanta. The 3 ball. Here's Hunter. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Mashburn. Got a piece of it. A good look from Young. Again, Atlanta.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And now the Hawks on the break. For three, Hardy. And the Hawks with another three. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Orlando calls timeout. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint. And that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tipped away. Kicks it to Hero. Can they get it? He drains out one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now Young. He's got 5. Offensive board. Hunter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Yep, that one goes.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Outside Hunter. Back to Young. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. Young's got 8.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's Atlanta up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. You know, for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Here's Hero. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got John Collins, Dennis Smith out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Washington, and it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so here is Orlando. It's a 14-point game. They set a pick, clock at 6. Here's Lively, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And stolen by Banchero. And they're on the break. 16 feet out. Banchero getting busy on the break.
Can't be careless with the ball around Banchero. Playing with your food around him, and he's going to eat it.
Washington's shot is good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Magic shooting around 50% of the game so far. Pass to Lively. Hero with it. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You think of Wagner mostly for his offense, but Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice zeal in how he goes about it.
For three, Smith. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, Smith is both a volume and efficient three-point scorer. I mean, he shoots a lot of them, but he makes a good percentage of them, too.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Shoots over Collins. And it's blocked by Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. The Magic making a switch here. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Hero, the pass to Baker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Baker's got 8 points.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
Yeah, that's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Now here's Hero. 10 points in his last outing. Mashburn's shot is off. For three, Smith. Baker grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hero with it. Guarded by Smith. A nice shot by Mashburn.
These are the shots you want Mashburn taking because he's that good on offense.
Smith passes to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Pass to Mashburn. Here's Baker, down low. Here's Banchero, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
Very few can go mano-a-mano with Banchero inside. He got the best of the defender this time.
Here's Murray, and the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Collins. The rebound by Bamba.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Basket's good.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Now here's Hero.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
And there's 1:45 left in the second period. From the high post, that one rolls around and rims out. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Washington. Oh, man! Oh, my! Throw it down!
Awesome. Boy, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Pass to Banchero. Here's the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Orlando calls timeout. And it's time to give you a look at the top 3-point shooting teams from a year ago. The Hawks, number 1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their 3-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the 3-ball is nowadays in our game.
There's 57 seconds left in the second. A nice shot by Mashburn.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Smith passes to Collins. Back to Smith. Collins a screen, 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Smith finds Collins. Over Banchero. And again, it's Atlanta.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The baseline J is on the way. The kick out to Banchero. The offensive rebound. Here's Mashburn. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Washington. Murray for three. Knocks down the triple. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
I think for Atlanta, well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Hawks.
The shot selection is working in their favor, just keeping within the offense, finding looks they know they can make.
And as the lead was building, they stayed focused, preventing the big comeback. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now here's Banchero. And for Atlanta, the talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Cameron Johnson out there with a Okongwu, and it's Hunter in at the 5. Here's Murray. Fires it from 18. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And Young with the block. They retain possession.
Defensive foul. Trey Young. First personal foul.
And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy, and offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
At the line to
So it's Orlando now. And a minute played as the second half gets going. There's a screen. The 3. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Pass to Hunter. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish. Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
First in scoring, first in assist, and they made it a goal of theirs to lead the league in blocks, doing just that and swatting shots away in bunches.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. And a deep 3 from Young. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Got a hand on it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Banchero. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. It's Johnson with a drive. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Onyeka Okongwu, and such great talent in the league, Clark. But the All-Star game last season, not the most competitive. Does that need solving?
It certainly needs attention because the game has dwindled from anything near competitive for a decade or more. I've not been a fan of it because it's basically turned into a glorified layup line. And I don't think that reflects well on the game. I know the fans enjoy the engagement and the weekend, but the game itself needs retooling in a big way, in my opinion.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. There's Young with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 11 points.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Here's Baker. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
The kick out to Young. From deep, Johnson. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Banchero. Puts it up from 12. Here's Baker. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Murray's shot is good.
I think making this a more consistent part of his game. Murray, nice to see him knock it down from there.
Pass to Baker. Atlanta with a rebound. Hunter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, diversity is certainly valued in the NBA, but Commissioner Adam Silver said we should have more women coaches. We should have a female head coach right now. We should have more women referees. As much as we've led in certain areas, we're a bit behind in this area. It's something we're working very hard on. Brian?
All right, great point there, Allie. Good stuff. We appreciate it. Now here's Hunter. He's got 15.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Lets it go from 11. And Okongwu with the block.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Man, filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
First one falls for him. The Magic making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Young, the pass to Hunter. Murray from outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
Shooting for Atlanta. Cameron Johnson. 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. A clear look for Hero. Gets to the corner and hits it. Hero's got 5.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team. It's time to get loud. It's your 407 Dance Team.
The Hawks shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Picked up by Okongwu. Young from long range. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
And for the Hawks, the talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Okongwu out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Hunter in at the center position. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mashburn. Rebound Atlanta. Hunter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. You know, Clark, one thing that stood out the last few seasons is the number of blockbuster trades just before the deadline.
Yeah, I think it's part of the league being a year-round league. I mean, that's a huge time on the calendar for the league when teams are looking to make moves to transform themselves or improve themselves. But you're right, the number of big trades have been more prevalent recently. And some of that is because of the power the players have in terms of facilitating movement.
So it's Atlanta now after the basket by Orlando. Hunter, good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Second personal foul. Coming onto the floor for your Magic, number 9.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Young. Right wing. Here's Okongwu. Murray from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Lets the 3 fly. Okongwu with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Jacks up a 3, hits a 3-pointer.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Young finds Johnson, 20 feet out. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Inside. Here's Baker to the right side. stolen by Young. Here's Johnson. Mashburn grabs the miss.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Here's Hunter. After the basket by Orlando. To the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Here's Lively. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. And that one, good. Hunter's got 23 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Mashburn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Young. He takes it in. Good on the bucket.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Hawks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Big Dog.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Fires the 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Murray from outside. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.